Leap of faith, idiom, to make a decision without being 100% sure it will work. Taking a leap of faith is something we all have to do at some point in our lives. Some people are very good at it when it comes to their personal lives, but when it comes to our professional lives, that can often be another matter. It can be even harder for those of us with learning disabilities.
Washing dishes after 6 years made me feel a bit worthless, that I wasn't going anywhere with it. I wanted to set up a photography business, but I had a bit of a problem where I didn't know how to start it off.
There's a long history of people with learning disabilities being involved in delivering services, but not of having that leadership responsibility, of being able to say, the buck stops with me. There are many reasons for that. Some of them are easier to deal with than others. Projects like the Bridge can help with the leaps of faith around confidence, accessible information, travel, those sorts of barriers. Other barriers were beyond the Bridge. The leap from receiving benefits to earning your own money is a very big one. In the past, barriers to taking that leap were a little easier to sort. Now it's more complicated and risky due to the changes in the benefits system. Universal credit and starting a business just don't go together.
For somebody who's about to start their own business, there comes a point where you have to say, I'm going to do this and come off benefits. But that's a big decision to make because you don't know how it's going to turn out. It is easier if you were already in work and getting top up of benefits, or if a group of you set up a social enterprise and pay you a regular fixed wage. I approached someone from the Bridge. We sat down and we talked about what sort of photography that I wanted to do. One particular area that I wanted was to do sport photography. We looked on the internet for different sporting events, and one thing came up for the Ironman Wales in Tenby. We then searched who's the official photographers for Ironman, so I contacted them. They asked if I could send them a few photos, so I did, and then they hired me to work for them, and then they invited me back for a second year this year. My first paid photography gig made me feel that I was included and it was meaningful, that I was out there in the community. But I can't do self-employment on my own because of my learning disability.
No one has solved all these problems yet, but through the Bridge, lots of people have come up with parts of the solutions. Now people need to get together, share their parts of the solution, and build on our research.
If you encounter a problem, then you can go and talk to someone you could trust for some advice, and it will become clearer.
It's been harder and taken longer than we expected, but those leaps are coming, and everything we're launching from the research is about bringing that day closer.